Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be answering the question, how do you secure a job when under pressure or dire need of money? So in this video, I'm going to be telling you what I have done when I needed a job immediately. This is something that I've tried and it has worked. I'm not copying you at all. So it's something that you can do if you need a job urgently, if you want to just get a job to quickly get this gig so you can quickly earn a certain amount of money. So this is something that you can do. Damilare, who asked this question, has raised a very important question, because most of the time this work community, even in the tech industry, it could take time. And despite the fact that it's so much progress considering the normal labor market where you're just graduating and then you're applying for a job and they expect someone that is just graduating to have 7 years experience, 5 years experience. Sometimes you even hear 12 years experience. How? I just graduated. Now we don't have to deal with that in the tech community, which is a good one. However, there are still times where we just need a job, like instantly, like I need this job because I need money right now. And I've been in that situation to myself, especially being a student. You know, as a student, you just get broke and you need money. So I'm going to tell you what I've done. I think I tried this the last time about 2 years ago and it worked for me. So just stay tuned. So the first thing you want to know, before I go into that first thing, I want to believe you already have your resume and your portfolio. You know I'm your portfolio police. So you have to have your portfolio. You have to have had your resume and your portfolio on ground before we should even be discussing this. But then, you know me, I would always give you a way to bypass the law. So if you're someone that you don't have any skill, for example, or maybe your skill is something that does not apply here, so what you can do is to become a middleman. So if you do not have a skill, but you have people that actually have the skill, and if you still do not have people that have the skill, then that is why you need LinkedIn. First of all, this secret I'm going to be sharing with you, you need LinkedIn for it. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, it is something you can do instantly, so you have no excuse. You can create your LinkedIn profile today, optimize it today, and start using it to function today. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, please go and get a LinkedIn profile right now. And then when you get a LinkedIn profile, look out for people that have simple kind of gig community job. And when I mean gig kind of job, maybe your content writing, virtual assistants, just easy things like that that people can easily do. You can easily find people running these gigs around, people that optimize SEO performance and things like that. So connect with those people and offer them the opportunity to get them a job and get your cut in return. So that way you become kind of a middleman. You become the middleman. So I'm going to be teaching you secrets that you can use to easily get a job. So you get these jobs for people that have the skill, and then you get your cut when they get to do the job, right? So now I want to believe we've attended to your question, Damilare, and unless you want to perform voodoo magic, unless you want to go into something not appropriate, I want to believe this is enough. Should be enough to answer your question. So either you are taking the skill for yourself now, either you're acquiring this job for yourself, or you're being a middleman. In fact, this is a business opportunity that I actually just released right now. So guys, you know those videos where I'm like, please share this video, please subscribe. This is not one of them. Please let this secret be between both of us. As you just hear the secret like this, please keep it to yourself, right? Keep it to yourself. So now you're either getting this job for yourself or you are the middleman. Either way, what you should do, the first thing you should do when you have, if you're the middleman, so you want to get their resume and their portfolio, right? Sorry, please excuse me. So the first thing you want to do, you want to get their resume and their portfolio. And when you have those two things, you then know, okay, these are the kind of job that will be good for those people. So let's assume you're getting a job now for someone who is a content writer, or if you're a content writer yourself, what you want to do, the formula you want to apply is the Boolean search. The Boolean search. What is this Boolean search? What is this Boolean search for finding a job? Now, you know, on LinkedIn, and when you go to your LinkedIn job, most of the time, in fact all of the time, it is already oversaturated. LinkedIn is now an oversaturated platform. Unlike a few years ago, you find a job and before you even apply, you've seen like 10,000 people already applied. Now your chance just became a lot teeny tinier, right? So We don't want to use the regular LinkedIn search. What we want to use is the Boolean search. And what is search simply means is using your and or your or to search for whatever you're searching for. You're going to use your and, A-N-D, or your or, O-R, to make your search. So you go on your LinkedIn search, the regular LinkedIn search, and then you use your quotation mark. And if we're using a content writer now, you type content writer in quote, so quote, content writer, quote, and then you put your and, A-N-D, in capital letter, and quote again, hiring. So content writer and hiring. So when you click your search button, you're going to find opportunities that are available for the content writer, specific and more streamlined opportunities. So what you want to do now is to streamline it even further. And how do you streamline it even further? It is to simply search for the last 24 hours, for the past 24 hours. So now you're going to streamline your search, and what you're going to have in your search result are the content writer jobs that have been posted just within the last 24 hours. So this is the secret to getting jobs and gigs that are just available for the last 24 hours. Now, imagine you being one of the first few people to find out about this opportunity and apply for it. Automatically, your chances of getting that job just skyrocketed. Bam! Right? So now you've increased your opportunity to get this job. It's something you can comment on directly. Just do well to comment on the post and apply for the job there. But if you need to send your CV somewhere to a link, your portfolio to a link or something, then do well to do so. You applying for that job as the first person, or one of the first few persons to apply the job, completely increases and transforms your chance of getting the job. Now that brings us to the second thing that you can do to get your job. If you are in the SaaS or tech community, I'm sure you've heard of Product Hunt. But if you've not heard of Product Hunt, I'm just going to let it display on the screen. So the second thing you want to do is to use your Product Hunt. You can go on Product Hunt or you can go on G2. So what you want to do when you get on Product Hunt or G2 is to check for companies that you could offer your skill, your service to. So when you go to those companies, when you locate those companies that are of interest to you, what you do is to go over their website, go over their company structure and things like that. And what you're simply searching for is something that you can make better. So you're searching for that particular aspect of their company where your skill set could come in play. And when you find something that you could do better, when you find something that you're getting wrong that you could make better, the next thing you want to do is to go back on LinkedIn. Now you go on LinkedIn again to find either their head of marketing, their head of sales, their product marketer, just whoever is going to be in charge of that department that requires your skill. If you're a software engineer, for example, you could look for the senior engineer of the team, the head of engineering of the team. Or for something like copywriting, you would want to go to the head of marketing, head of sales, just those kind of roles that are related to your job search. Now, you do not want to go to the HRO. This is because the HRO is likely not going to be interested in whatever you have to say unless the company has directly instructed the HRO to outsource for a talent. Right? So you don't want to go to the HRO, you want to go to the person that is the head of that department you want to function. So once you locate that person on LinkedIn, again, this is where you get to pitch yourself. And that is why, as stated from the beginning, your portfolio, your resume is very important because you're going to have to pitch yourself. Now, this second method is a bit more tedious, is more time consuming than the first method, but I can assure you that 9 out of 10 it is likely to work. You're likely going to get your result 9 out of 10 times. So please do this method, do it, and do well too. Let me know of your results in the comment section below. Let me know of your testimony in the comment section below. We've come to the end of this video and I cannot wait to see you in my second video. And if you've not joined our community, what are you waiting for? The link is in the description below. Join our You Discover community. It's a platform to enhance your growth and for you to become more associated, more involved with like-minded people that are in different phases of their journey to grow. So come connect with us and be a part of You Discovery. I love you and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye bye.